Shalom. I'm Kaya from GMS Camp out here in Phoenix, Arizona. You know, sitting back looking at this, you see what it says on here. Just reading an article. That pretty soon, by next year, it says that Elon Musk base is going to be putting Neuralink in people's brains. The chip. In people's brains. My thing is this, man. I mean, how stupid you gotta? How stupid you really gotta be? You sit back and you think about this for a minute. Somebody about to hack in your brain, cut your brain open, to put some kind of chip in it so you can upload to the mainframe, to the computers and whatever else, right? Because this the big thing is AI and all that kind of stuff. You sit back and you think about this. Somebody gonna go in your brain and put something in there to make you better, supposedly. When your Yahweh Bashmi Ashah made you the way you supposed to be. But once again, these devils want to play God. Going into 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4. Hey, at the end of the day, this is not gonna go well. But anyway, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, but look what it says. Thousands of people are reportedly lining up to have a portion of their skulls removed and one of Elon Musk's brain chips implanted. Okay. We're going to see what's going to happen to them people. Thousands. Didn't the scripture say never trust thy enemy? Didn't it say that? But you're going to let somebody just drill all up in your skull to hook you up acting like you gonna hook you up like you Neo from the Matrix. It ain't gonna go like that. It's probably people thinking. Thousands of people have expressed interest in receiving one of their Neuralink brain implants. A recent Bloomberg report from one of Elon Musk's biographic, Ashley Vance says, who said he visited Neuralink facilities 10 times in 3 years, said the company had yet to implant its devices in a human but aimed to operate on 11 people next year and more than 200,000 by 2030. What do y'all see here? By the means of those miracles. So you have that understanding where this is going. Like I said earlier, they want to play God. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4. He's basically saying, if you're blind, if you're crippled, if you're paraplegic, if you're any of these things, I'm able to fix you where you can walk and see again. And, if you sit back and you think about this, you said, so I got a little cold. You see, it said that, what is it, how many people? Slakia, y'all bear with me. 11 people? Now, I'm quite sure it's more than 11 people. My thing is, with all this too, what happened to those monkeys? Because them monkeys didn't do too well with that Neuralink, from what articles have said. Even though they try to play it like, we were kind to the animals, we were nice to them, and those monkeys were sick, so they were trying to cure them. I mean, I'm just saying. It's a scripture about that. Early this year, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration gave Neuralink, which Musk co-founded in 2016, approved to launch human trials of its devices that Musk has described as a Fitbit in your skull. A Fitbit in your skull. Ain't that watch you wear? So when you running, it shows like your heartbeat and your phone can ring through it and all that stuff. I tell you, man, people. And they really gonna trust this devil. They really gonna trust these people to do all this. Let's see, what was it? Let's see. Musk has described it as a Fitbit in your skull. The FDA have previously rejected Neuralink bite for human testing. Before human testing it. What? Hold on, Salaki, y'all. Get off. Oh, wow. Rejected Neuralink by it for human testing in March over safety concerns. Recruiters reported including that the wires connected to the brain chip could move within a subject's head, or that the chip could overheat. Boy, overheat. Boy, next thing you know, you just turn off. Like that movie Surrogates. Have you seen that movie Surrogates with Bruce Willis, and they had them robots and them sleeves, and then something happened, they just fell over? You're gonna be dropping. Anyway, let's get a few scriptures, right? I mean, because, things that this devil's doing. But anyway, let's get out of here. Let's get some scriptures. Enough for that. And you see that, man. People are lining up to get this done. Damn shame. But you know what? Let them be ignorant. I know who ain't. Right? Let's go to scripture, right? This goes into prophecy. Revelations 13. Hate these bodies, boy. And then Esau been out there spraying heavenly. Revelations 13 and 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. The first word you see is what? Deceiveth. Deceiveth, to trick, to lie. Means of those miracles. What miracles? Go and look at the articles, what he said he's able to do. There's videos on it. This ain't misinformation. There's videos all over it that talks about what he's trying to do. Just, because I know YouTube likes striking people saying misinformation. If you read something off of something, how is it misinformation? We're using exactly what they're giving. It's just an article. Just an article. But nevertheless, Revelation 13 and 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had no wound by a sword, and did live. Think about what is coming, where this is going. This going right into something else. So basically, look, you would have a brain, CHIP. You have a brain chip. Then you have a chip in the right hand. What does it say about that? Because you know where we had it, Revelation 13, 16, and 17. And he calls us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Don't that sound familiar? What is he doing in Neuralink? Cutting your skull open to put a Fitbit chip in your head, something similar, or whatever? Think about it. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So we know where this is headed. We know exactly where. So are we not coming into a digital age, going into a digital currency, the AI and all of that? Think about it. And see, once again, this devil said, the scriptures say, he deceiveth. Is that not what he do? Going back to them animals, too. Going back to them monkeys, them poor monkeys. And y'all Bashim Al-Shai gonna get them for messing with them animals, too. Even though the monkeys were sick or whatever was going on with them chimps. How the cruelty of what they did to them. Pigs and monkeys and whatever else they were doing. Matter of fact, what does the scripture say about that? Let's go to the book of Proverbs. Right? I think that's Proverbs 12. So they trying to say that they were nice to the animals. We'll see. Proverbs 12 and 10. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. So if you really believe at the end of the day that those animals were treated fairly, treated nice. Them monkeys didn't ask, them pigs didn't ask for them to be sliced and diced, to be putting stuff inside of them that Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai didn't give them. But you see how the narrative goes? I didn't get that article, but I need to find it again. Go look for it. But it do go into them animals. Oh, how they say they treated them nice, and the animals really needed help. And it was humane or whatever. No, it wasn't. Matter of fact, What's gonna happen, because when everybody gets this and people get all this, what's gonna happen? Hey, a good movie for y'all to watch too is, what is that? Not Upgrade. What is that movie? It's with the female, and she ends up getting that implant, and it's in her back, and it starts telling her what to do, and it starts like turning to pus and sores, a grievous sore. I got to see if I can think of what that movie's called. I forgot what it's called, but anyway, that's gonna happen too. What is that? That grief. Oh, let's go back to the book of Revelation. These are things that are about to come. This is prophecy. Revelation 16, right? Revelation 16 and verse 2. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon them, upon the men which had the mark or the beast. Let me see, the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. What's going to come upon these people? A grievous sore. It's going to be real bad. I can't believe I forgot the name of that movie. I don't know if it's called Uplink or Upload, or no, it's not Upload. It's something similar to that. But anyway, you see what it says here, what's going to happen? That grievous sore. Think about that grievous sore in your brain. All them people that get that, they scratching and beating the side of their heads against the walls and stuff because they having all kind of issues and problems. You see what it said? And once again, I'm gonna say it like we know we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. What's gonna happen to those that get in the bed with all these implants and the things like that? It was a warning. And we're gonna give we give that warning not to have nothing to do with this, but we already know 2/3 of our people gonna run and do this. Oh, Grandma, Aunt Bootsy, and Aunt Shirley, she can't walk. Get the Neuralink, Aunt Shirley. Get the Neuralink so you can walk again. You can see again. Think about it. Those miracles, right? Deceive them by those miracles. But anyway, let's get into scripture, right? What I want. The book of Revelation. Revelation 19, right? In verse 20. What does it say? Bear with me. I'll get there. Revelation 19 and 20. And it says, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophets that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire, burning with brimstone. Now, how much more clear does it have to be to tell you, if any of you Israelites out of the 12 tribes of Israel take any of this junk, what's going to happen to you? It's clear. It's evident. Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua is not beating around the bush. He is telling you, you get involved in this or take this, that's your ass. Point blank, period. Tell you, man, these scriptures are lining up to what's going on in the world. These are prophecy. These are the things that are about to take place. And a warning comes with it. Matter of fact, let's see. You know what? I did say this. Let's go to Ecclesiasticus, right? Because we already know. I'm going to put this on my other channel, just in case they try to clip me. Let's see. Let's see what I wanted. Oh, it was Ecclesiasticus. I mentioned it earlier. Ecclesiasticus 12, verse 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet Take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. The scriptures say, never trust thy enemy. The scriptures say we came into the land of our enemies. These people ain't got nobody's best interest. They want you to make you a whole bunch of cyborgs so they can control you. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua said he gonna destroy your ass. You get into bed with Esau, Edom. You gotta go. Let's get one more scripture. How much plain we gotta make it, man. This is Kool-Aid plain, simple, easy. Water, sugar, and Kool-Aid. Think about it, easy. Telling you what's gonna happen. Let me see, what scripture? Oh, let's go. Another scripture, right? Because we ain't ignorant of Satan's devices. We know what he's doing. We see it. 2 Corinthians 2 and verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We ain't ignorant of what this man is doing and what they planning. But anyway, I hope you was edified. Salakia for the coughing and whatnot. You know, got a little cold, but it'll be all right. I'm gonna give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rahak Wadash, Shalom.